Hi and welcome everyone. I'm Sandy of Lolly and Sand, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada. I'm really glad you've joined me on this special time. It's very special. I'm making sure this is working. This isn't my normal time, of course, and well, we kind of knew that because I did mention that in my last video. I'm just going to get the stuff out that we're using. Yeah, so our trip to McMaster went very well. The drive was lovely both directions, and we have the 99.9% all clear. Yay! So that's good. That's good. Anyway, I'm tired. I only drove like both directions. Big whoop, but I'm tired. So, if you're just joining, say hi. Say hello. All right, so this is what we're using today. And no, it's not from the August to December mini catalog. I went back to the main catalog because, well, my dies came in. That's why. Anyway, so this is the Blossoms and Bloom stamp set bundle. Okay, so this is really cool. I didn't even realize that I didn't really look, that you got all these dies. They're big too. So you're talking a lot of real estate on your card. Hey Claire, welcome. Thank you for joining me at our most unusual time. It could have been earlier, but I thought, what if I talk too long on my team live? And then it happens. Anyway, so I thought we'll make it 8 o'clock. And anyway, so these are the dies, and we're going to use both these tonight. And I have not die cut them in advance because I'm going to show you the new machine as well. Woohoo! So, I say we get started. Everything's pretty well ready. Yeah, pretty well ready. We're not stamping with this, but I will be in a future video. It's kind of like, how much time can I spend talking today? I don't know. I'm still a little bit, pumped up from the trip. Anyway, so let's do some die cutting. So here's the new machine. Now, I was not able to do this in the past, but this is on my desk. I love that it closes. Hello, beautiful. So there's our Stampin' Up insignia. There. Is it on the other side? Well, yes, it is. Look at that. I'm hoping I know we're the view is very high today. By the way, I had to move my camera up so this would fit. This looks very close to the camera to me. Anyway, excuse me, when you get the machine, you do need to put the handle on. And if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. It has description and then I think pictures. I went with the pictures. It's a little screw with a washer. Put it in, use the Allen key, and put the little doodad on the end, and you are done. Now, you can't get this yet, just so you know. You can get this as of September 1st. Hey, Tracy, welcome. Unless you happen to sign up as a demonstrator, just so you know. So here goes one set. I don't know why I try to do this so quietly. They are down. And this is what I like when I store it. It goes up and it's out of the way. Now, I have my plates here. You have your bottom plate. On here are all the instructions you need on how to build the sandwich. I think that's handy. I do not like looking for instructions. But because we're die cutting, we're going to use this plate here. And I was trying to figure out when I read it, does it go this way up or this way up? I think it goes this way up. This seems to be the right, I don't know. I've die cut a ton of stuff already. I have a lot. So there's going to be a lot of paper, let's put it that way, but we have a bunch of things to die cut. So one of the things is this. This is what's going to go as a layer behind. Hey, Kathy, long time no see. And because it's a layer, and I'll show you what goes on top or under layer, whatever. I don't want to lose all that paper behind. So I'm die cutting and I'm using I can't do that with one hand. Oh, don't you do that. I can't do that with one hand. Okay, so I'm using the rectangle dies, and I might as well show you. I'm using the second biggest. I figure I can get the frame such that it'll fit perfectly. So we'll just line that up. Now when you're doing things that are square, round is not a problem. When you're doing things square, angle it as much as you can, because you don't want to hurt the roller. You didn't want to hurt it in the old machine. You don't want to hurt it in the new one either. Now the magnetic plate is not yet available, so I'm just going to try and make that stay put. We'll make it work. Let's put it that way. It looks pretty centered. That'll do. That'll do. All right. Now I have to let go of that so I can do this. Turn, 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 turn. I know I hardly ever do this on videos. And we're still upstairs. My BOGO stuff, although the goodies have arrived, I haven't got everything picked up yet. So this is a perfectly good piece, all nicely die cut, that I can use at another time. And this is the piece we're actually going to use. So I figured that was too much to not do this way. All right, so let's get rid of that die. And we'll bring in our So Saffron. I always like to die cut from this side. I don't know why. The reason I'm doing this too, not only to show you the new machine, is because I want to show you all the little pieces. And we don't have to worry about them. Oh, these are numbered, by the way. Isn't that handy? That's how the instructions, you cannot mess up the instructions. All right, so let's get that on there. That's actually way too high up on the... Come here. They really miss my magnets. Okay, here we go. We'll take out all the pieces all at once. So, I'm not the strongest gal in town, and I do apologize for all the glare. It's my lights. I did purchase a new light, which we'll use downstairs in my studio. That will be nice. So I did mention you can get this as a demonstrator, and you can actually get it. That's a cool cutout. You can get it for $135. Now, if you looked in the catalog, it's $163. But when you sign up, if you want this, I'm just going to deposit these in my trash behind me. I mean, it's my paper recycle. It's not garbage. Okay, we'll take those out after. Put this back through, get the bottom plate on, get the white piece on. So this is just regular Whisper White. And this time we're using this one. And I cut it just to fit. Now, what I noticed about this, if you've ever used like a different die cutting machine, and when you got partway through, you realize that you were crooked, and then you hear scrape. This one's actually a little bit wider, so there's space in the event you don't have them straight. And I don't have it straight right now, so let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing. Nice. I can see that I've made some scrape marks on the side, but that doesn't hurt anything. That's our die cutting. That is it. So I will be putting this, actually I will clean that after. So let's get these guys out, close it up, and put it away. I will put the link so you can read about joining as a demonstrator. You don't have to be a demonstrator. You can be a hobby demonstrator. That's okay. Not everybody's building a business. I always like to take these pieces off. I am going to use some of this at the bottom. So now I need my take your pick tool. Oh good, I brought it back. I don't know why I was carrying it around the house. Why are you carrying your take your pick tool in the house? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know about you. I just have to say this while I'm doing this. I absolutely love the temperatures today. Now, not great for people with pools, but I actually went out and picked some weeds. And then something bit me and I came back in. Hey, Jen, welcome. Yeah, I'm not a real fan of bugs to start with. When you bite me on the ankle, I'm not really a happy camper. So, now there is a brush attachment that you can get with this. I don't happen to have it. So I figured I was just going to yap anyway, so I might as well do that. It doesn't really take much to get these out. Not at all. Now I've heard some people use a dryer sheet. I don't own any dryer sheets, but that it helps the pieces come out nice and easy. That's what I've heard. Jen, have you heard that? Or anybody else? Demonstrator or otherwise? Just curious. All right. Boop. Come out of there. Come out of there. Now, I could choose to leave some of these in because that's kind of a nice look too, but I'm going for the let's get rid of everything. And for those, oh, hey Norman Sheen, welcome. It is nice to see you too, all the way from Chilliwack. I assume the band Chilliwack was named after Chilliwack, BC. That would make sense, wouldn't it? That's so Canadian. We are so Canadian. Maybe not everybody here, but we are. So that's that one. Let's get these guys out. Punch, punch, punch. I don't know why I like doing this. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know why. I don't know why. You can call me weird. That's okay. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Oh, the dryer sheet does work. Awesome. Thank you, Jen. I've never, well, I don't have them, so I've never used them, but I have heard good things about them. So for those of you who helped me with instructions on how to get the, this thing unblocked, it worked on one of my two. So the other one is still back soaking in hot water to see if it will come out. Oh, they do work well. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's two people saying yes to dryer sheets. I'm pretty sure they make them fragrance free, I would guess. Not that I can go in I still don't grocery shop. I still get them. I place everything online and just pick up. Put it in my trunk. I don't mind that, actually. At all. Especially when you do it on the days where it doesn't cost anything. It's still handy to have. There we go. So all those pieces, you just put in your recycle. No biggie. And I'm going to do that right now to get them off my desk. Bye-bye. Okay. And we don't need those for now. And so those were the dies. So that's, now, that's the two large dies. Alrighty. So I need to have that not roll on my desk. I need my silicone mat. I know, you know, it's funny. I know it says Stampin' Up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's a couple ways I can make the card, just so you know. And I could just use this. That's kind of pretty. Or I could just use that. Or, oh, I missed a couple pieces. Or I can layer them. And that's what we're doing. There. Go away, little pieces. Little pieces. And I was playing with this. And I'm like, why do you keep putting it upside down? All right. I do have a sample card. I know, hard to believe. Oh, you love the set, Val. You know what? I am new to this set, but I really like it. Okay, so this is going to fit on about here. I didn't get it right off the bat. I'm looking for my glue right beside me. All right, so there's not a lot of space here. I am going to put it on here. Well, actually, I'm going to put it on here. And the reason I'm using this is I really don't care to get my desk sticky just in case I overdo it. If I had made used a smaller die, I would have more space. Oop, I went that direction. Oh, I should tell you what paper we're using. Wouldn't that come in handy? Okay. Let's see if that's straight before I... Looks good. I have glue out here, which I can clean up after with the eraser. Okay, so this is Gray Granite, and this piece is 3 1/4 by 5 inches. This is a piece of the Neutrals 6 by 6 DSP, and I was going to show you how I cut it, and then I went and took it all apart. Let's make it go. Is it this way or that way? Oh, it was the first way, I think. Or that way. Okay. Like so. So my first cut, because I wanted oh, what size is this, Sandy? Good thought. 4 1/4 by 5. So I did my 4 1/4 first and cut this whole strip off. And then cut this little bit off the end. Perfect. Because we're going to use that. And I'm not putting it away because I want to remember to use it. Let's do these guys. Let's see how well I cleared this. Oh, you know what? Let's bring this back just in case. I don't think it it rained here. It rained in Hamilton today, which would have been sometime in the afternoon. Alrighty, let's see if it, oh, it is cleared. Yay! I haven't tested it, so it was like, yeah, okay. Now, I find that like my eyes can't see where that's going, so I do have a solution for that. If I was up closer, like everything like way up closer, I'd be able to do it. But I have no worries. Oh, there's a piece that didn't come out. Oh, get out of there. Get. Oh, I forget which ones I did. Whoa, I made a bubble. Stop. Alrighty. We'll go away from that spot just a little bit. I was really hoping, I was back to weather because we're Canadian, we talk about weather. I was really hoping for rain. Really was. This is where the adhesive paper works. You know what? I didn't order that yet. And I'm like, why didn't you order that? So yes, it works beautifully. This is the right direction. Yes. Works very beautifully. And I thought I had some left from before when we did have it. And then Stampin' Up! Didn't have it. So here's what I found. There's a couple ways you can do this, but I was doing it this way. I think it's because I also do paper quilling that I work with like really small pieces of paper. So what I did is I lifted that up and just put a little bit of glue. That's not glue, good. I can go back on here. A little bit of glue underneath. Yeah, the adhesive strips are magnificent. So they will be on my next order. I got that a little crooked. That's okay. I like wonky. I do wonky quite well. I think with this, the strips would also come in handy because the paper on its own, it kind of stretches, which is why it's not completely lining up. But I'm apparently quite patient when it comes to this. And I'm actually usually use my very sharp tweezers, which are quilling tweezers, not for anything else. And I often end up doing little bits of glue like this because sometimes little pieces of paper don't let you do that. Alrighty. Oh, and you still have some. Yes. Good to hang on to that, isn't it? I don't think we're going to need it now. So let's see if I can get this in here. Oh, I can. As long as I have good light. Boy, I can see. Alrighty. Let me take a look. I was trying to decide. Yeah, I feel it goes this way. Just wanted to make sure. Yep. And then we'll put the card together and we'll do a sentiment. Oh yeah. So for this, I'm just going to use the regular glue. I have big enough spots that I can hang on to. That would have been so much easier. Yes, now that we have it back again. So I am really looking forward to the adhesive strips. And hello, Linda. I really know how much that would help. Really, I think that's enough reallys for tonight. Alrighty, probably going to get a little gluey. Alrighty, there we go. I think that's pretty. I think that's like really pretty just like that. Like, oh, I love this paper. You know, sometimes it's overlooked in the catalog and I don't have one at my fingertips to tell you what page it's on. But I have it in brights and in neutrals and in colors. And so if you check back on my videos, you will see them. I know what I'm looking for. Paper. I'm going to stamp a wee little thank you. Wee little. Now what I can't remember is, did I? Ooh, 2 shades of purple on white cardstock. Oh, yes. I know picking the colors, that wasn't easy. Like I was like a kid in a candy store. Happy. Alrighty. I want a wee little thank you. Yep. I want it close to the bottom here. So I like that. I'm not going to do it twice. Not this time. You know my thing about doing it twice when I am heat embossing. Okay. So this is our little mini cutter. We don't sell it, and I haven't seen it available Any demonstrators here? Hey, hi Janice. I just messaged you, by the way. Demonstrators on here. Is this little mini cutter still available to demonstrators? That's another kind of little perk because I really like this. I can take off a little strip like that. No problemo. Very nice. I like it that close. See if we can do that on this side. If you cut it, no biggie, right? You just go and stamp it again. Let's see what we got. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, you think it's sold out? Oh, like it's not going to be a permanent offering? Question mark, question mark. I was kind of hoping it would be. That would be nice. Just cutting the ends. You can do whatever way you wanted to do this. And you know how often I heat emboss things and then just show it to you. Yeah, no. This time I decided that we would stamp. I kind of realized when I look back on my videos, hey Julie, welcome, that I have done a lot of heat embossing and you didn't really get to see anything. All right, this is the base of our card. Now I didn't use the thick because this is a pretty good layer to start with. I felt that made the card thick enough. Beautiful, beautiful. Like all of that. I never even owned Saffron paper until this year. I know. What? Anyway, so this is regular Whisper White. And this is 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5 1/2. So there's a bunch of different ways you can do this. I like to, if I'm not using my cutter to help me, I use my fingernails. And then, oh, way over here is my bone folder. Away from yourself. Not with a point. Just go away from yourself. And it's perfect. And I don't know why, but I do like to flip it over. There we go. This is going to go right to the edges of this card. Planned that way. And only we know about this, okay? Yeah, only us. It's, oh, we have a glue boogie, just a sec. Irk, 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 irk. Hey Lisa, welcome. Welcome. We are using, just a little recap, we're using the Blossoms in Bloom bundle. That's a lot of bees. Alrighty. And you know I like to set my cards up. You won't tell. Thank you. I know it's our little secret. And everybody on YouTube that happens to go to my channel. Speaking of which, if you haven't joined my channel, I would love to have you there. There we go. Did I just put that on upside down? Holy crap, I did. Pardon my French. There we go. Does it go that way? Yes. I can't believe I just did that. Well, yeah, there's a couple things good about this kind of glue. Now my fingers are sticky, just a sec. Oh, thank you. You just got it too, Julie. I know, eh? Get ready to make some pretty, pretty things. Now because I don't want to lose my wiggle time, I'm going to have to work it. Now, if it's ever not completely straight, sometimes you can just go and cut a little bit. No biggie. Let's just do the inside while we're here. What did I do with that little piece? It was right here a second ago. Oh, there it is. I'm going to go right here with it. I may have to cut off a little bit. Not sure. We'll find out, won't we? Now, if you don't like using the glue because your fingers get sticky, this is the Stampin' Seal. I do believe I've mastered it now. After my first bit where, we had a disagreement. Oh, these colors. You know what? I love yellows and gray together. Come on, stop sticking. I mean, stick when I want you to stick there. Oh, is that a little crooked? I think it is. Can we pull this up? I don't know. Let's find out. Why, yes, it looks like we can. Oh, it's not pulling the paper. I know. Oh, except I did pull the paper at the end there. I will fix that. Everything's fixable, so we don't need to panic. We can go in, take that little bit. I can stuff it back underneath, I bet. Oh, there you go. Under you go. Bye-bye. We don't see you. Bye-bye. There. And I can use my eraser to get rid of the rest of that. I just thought that what might be nice, Ooh, what colors? Okay. I used Gray Granite and, well, Whisper White, clearly, and So Saffron. What a beautiful color So Saffron is. I have no idea why I avoided it for so long. And then this is the matching paper. This is part of the neutrals. Looks more like this when you can see a bigger piece. The neutrals 6x6. All right, I say, oh wait, don't forget the ribbon. It's right beside me. And my scissors also right beside me. Okay, I just want a little bit. I don't want too much. This card already says everything I want it to say, as in, hello, beautiful, you know? So, yeah. I've seen a lot of cards. I did go to Pinterest, and I've seen a lot of cards using this, this set, but none that look exactly like this. So, you know, I like to be a little bit original. So it's so funny because thank you, Tracy. So pretty and gorgeous combo. Thank you, ladies. Okay, get rid of that. I want to take, I only want this little bit. Oh, what ribbon is this? I should tell you what ribbon this is. I should read because I don't remember. This is the shimmer ribbon that is in Gray Granite. So we have a matching combo. Sometimes I don't do that, but I am today. All right, I want a glue dot to hold this down. So just gonna go in and grab one. And, oh, in case you haven't seen my videos before, I saw a demonstrator had done this where I had done a class and this got dropped on the floor. Well, one of them got dropped on the floor and I unrolled a little bit. Well, you know, that's kind of, you know, embarrassing for the person who dropped it. So what I did, and when I saw the video, this is just a little piece. I like to use thin ribbon because thick stuff gets in the way. When you get up to the glue dot, you can just tear that off. I also don't like long tails on it. Get your glue dot. Alrighty. Now, I don't want this to show. I don't think it will if I get it just right. Oh, it won't show anyway because it's going to be underneath. And I do want it to just be fanned a little bit, and I'll probably cut that a little bit different. I might. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I want another glue dot. So same thing. It's so handy doing it like this, especially if you want to be nice and neat. This is like one of those times when I can actually be nice and neat, you know? Hey, I'm wondering, should I do videos this time of night? I think this is the most people I've had watching in like a very long time. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a little tail, like a little wing tail. And now, mini dimensionals. If you don't have the mini dimensionals, cut your big ones in half. It will work beautifully. I am using 3 though, because I like the support. So one of the reasons why I wasn't too concerned that all of this was stuck down is that this is going to be on top somewhere. Exactly where, I'm not sure. It's kind of like, where's my sample card? I'm pretty sure it was here like before I started. I'm looking around going, what'd you do with it? They look almost identical. So 1, 2, and this is what happens when you cut your fingernails. 3. Off we go. The little tail just, you know, and just that little bit of sparkle on the ribbon. I don't want to go up there. I don't think I want it in the center because I really like these. So I really am looking right about here. And we'll just very gently. Did you forget to take one off? Nope, I did not. You notice I avoided putting the dimensionals on top of the ribbon because they just don't agree with each other. They have like this love-hate thing, whereas you put that there and it won't stick. Hey, get straighter. And, we got it. Now, cut the tails just a little bit. Do I want them going this way or that way? I don't know. This way. They look like they're running. And I don't want them the same length either. I never want them to be the same length. There we go, ladies. Just a little touch. You know, I know people that avoid buying the ribbon because, you know, oh, it's expensive. I only used, what, 2 inches, maybe? There are times when I use a lot more, clearly. But it's all that card needs because it's pretty the way it is. Da, 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 da. And the inside. Oh, and there's my, little bit of glue. I was having a glue fest here earlier. I'm making a bunch of thank you cards and I made a huge mess. Okay. Which is now in the living room because I'm going to finish there in front of the TV. Anyway, there we go. I don't know. Should I do a poll on what time of day to do the video? You know, should I do it? I have been doing them at 2. Then I thought, no, I'll back them up a bit. 8 o'clock at night isn't bad. At least then when you're home from work, you get to see live. So you can always leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm good with either, really. I don't do much in the evening, so we're good. Anyway, there we are. Thank you so much for watching. I will have the link to shop if you wish to purchase this or any other product. Sign up for my newsletter because there's something great coming up from Stampin' Up, and that's a really nice way to get the information. I'm putting the lids back on everything in case you're wondering. This does come with a lid, which is good because you don't want it sticking to things in your drawer. Yeah, me too. Retired, so nothing. The only thing that was, I'm like, okay, if I did them at 1 o'clock and I got invited to a pool, I could still go, as long as that person passes my daughter's test of whose pool I get to go to during a pandemic. If I want to see my grandson, that's what I have to do. So I'm good with it. I am. I'm not even being mean or anything. I do. I go for it. Evenings are good. Yes. Okay, we're looking good. What else? Oh yeah. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am halfway to the 1,000 that I need. So thank you. We're getting there. And of course, there'll be a link to my blog. I've taken photos of the sample card that's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It was under my dies. So yeah. Oh, I did that one slightly different. Oh, I angled them down. Oh, which could still be done because they're on a glue dot. Huh. There we go. There they are. Yeah, so for now, I'm going to say see you next Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, bye-bye.